Hello, S.E. Whitmore students, and welcome to AP Government. I'm Mr. Cannon. I'm going to be your teacher this year for AP Government. Of course, AP is Advanced Placement, and there is an opportunity to earn college credit at the end with the AP exam. For those of you who have taken an AP course before, you'll kind of know the drill. But for those of you who haven't, we'll go through what that exam looks like and the importance of that exam. Um, this course is really comprehensive. It's designed to be not only prepare you for the exam, but also to go very much in depth into the way our government works and how our system is unique compared to other systems, and specifically to look at the three branches and how the different powers each branch has, how they work together. And then we're also going to be looking at 15 Supreme Court cases, very important Supreme Court cases that have established precedents and established things for the country that affect all of us. Okay, a little bit about me. If you haven't watched the welcome video yet in the course, you'll see more of this information, but a little bit about me. As you can see, my family there, my wife Lindsay and I, we've been married for 16 years. We actually met teaching at a middle school. She was the English teacher and I was the social studies teacher. But we've been married 16 years. We have three boys. Jackson Lee he went into ninth grade and he's running cross country at Lexington High School. He's 14. And then Hudson is 11. He just started middle school. And then Graham's still in elementary school. He's 8. We love to play sports. We love our Gamecocks. We'll be watching the Gamecocks this football season. And then we watch the other sports as well with the Gamecocks. Um, we also love golf. I love golf. I love to play golf. I also love to watch golf. Phil Mickelson is my favorite golfer. He's the oldest winner of the PGA Championship. He was 50 years old when he won it. It is 6 majors, so that was a big deal several years ago. He now plays on the Live Tour, so I watch the Live Tour a good bit. That's what we like to do. We also are very active in our church, and so that's a little bit about myself. I hope to get to know you a little bit because we're not just names on a screen. I'm a person, you're a person, and so we hopefully will get to know each other a little bit. Now let's talk about some important information about the course itself. So the exam, which is the AP exam, which you're required to take, is already set. It's May 6th, 2024, next year. There'll be more information to come about that as the course moves forward as we get into next year. But that exam date is set. So you will be taking that on May the 6th next year. There are 15 required Supreme Court cases that you have to know. Those court cases, the course will go over them in detail, but I have actually created, excuse me, I didn't create them, but I actually have compilated for you several videos on the Supreme Court required cases. These videos, somebody else created them on YouTube. They're really good. They're short, but they're very informative. So they're about 5 minutes each, maybe a little more, a little less. But the videos go over every key aspect of the case that you need to know. So not only are you getting the information in the course, but I'm going to urge you to go to my website, which I'll send out in a message. I'm going to urge you to go to my website and watch those videos as you come across them. But that will also be a good thing for you to use as a review as we get closer to the exam date. But these cases are very important for the exam. You've got to know them for the exam. There are 4 free response questions that make up the exam, and then 55 multiple choice questions. Now, the multiple choice, the 55 questions on the multiple choice, is half your grade on the exam. The other half is divided into 4 sections. Now, let's look at it. We've got concept application, quantitative analysis, the SCOTUS comparison, that's the Supreme Court case comparison, and then an argumentative essay. You might look at it and say, well, the argumentative essay is 6 points, so it's more important than the other parts. But it's really not. That's just how they grade it. But if you actually look at it as percentage of your score, the argumentative essay is the exact same percent as the concept application section or the quantitative analysis section. And actually, because there are only 3 points in concept application, each of those points is worth more than a single point in the argumentative essay. that gets confusing to you, let me just try to make this very clear. Each section, as far as short free response questions, is worth the same. Each section. So don't make your focus. Yeah, you might have to spend a little more time on the essay because it's an essay. But the concept application and the quantitative analysis and the SCOTUS comparison are just as important. They count just as much. And in fact, each little section within concept application is even more important because it's worth more points for that section. Um, I don't want you to get too bent out of shape about the exam right now. We'll talk more about that as we get closer to it, but just understand that this is what the exam will look like. It'll be 50-50. 50 will be short answer, free response, and then 50 will be multiple choice. You're going to do great on it. I'm not worried about it. We are going to prepare you for it. It's going to be great. Of course, if you have any questions about the exam, well before the exam date, you're always free to reach out to me and ask. It's going to be a great year and you're going to do a great job. And I'm just excited about it.